This is the BLUETTI Solar Generator AC180, a compact black power station with a clean, boxy silhouette, rounded corners, and sturdy rubberized handles on both sides. It looks like professional gear, not a toy, and it feels solid in the hand without being overbuilt. In my opinion, this size hits a sweet spot. 35.3 pounds is substantial, yet I can move it with one hand for short hops and carry it comfortably with two hands when I need to. When I first picked it up, I expected another average mid-size unit, but the details and performance surprised me. On design and feel, the matte finish resists scuffs, and the fit and finish are tight. The power supply is built in, so I only need a standard IEC power cord instead of a bulky brick, which makes packing simpler. The front face puts everything where I want it. 4 120-volt AC outlets, a 100-watt USB-C, 4 USB-A ports, a 12-volt car port, and a clear screen that shows battery percentage, live watts in and out, and time to empty or full. The ports are spaced well, so large plugs don't block each other. The screen is bright indoors. Outside in direct sun, I have to shade it to read it. Cooling is handled by a left intake and right exhaust fan, and the airflow keeps the case surprisingly cool even under heavy loads. Noise is well controlled. From my experience, during fast AC charging, the fan tone is soft and sits around what I'd call quiet office noise, and silent mode in the app drops it to a gentle hush. Key features that stood out here are the integrated charger, the robust handles, and the logical layout that avoids cable spaghetti. Using it day to day has been straightforward. Everything I needed was in the box: the AC cable, a car charging cable, and a solar cable, MC4 to DC. Basic operation is intuitive. Power on, enable AC or DC with a button, plug in, and go. Full control sits in the app over Bluetooth. That's where I switch charging speed modes, toggle power lifting, and turn eco mode off. I'm not thrilled that some key settings live only in the app, but pairing is instant and stable, and the live readouts are helpful. I could do without the extra shopping and community tabs in the app. I just want controls and status, and those are very good. For charging, turbo mode over AC is fast. I've gone from 10% to 80% in roughly 45 minutes, and to full in just over an hour when the unit starts cool. That means I can top up right before a storm or an impromptu trip without planning my whole day around a charge. Solar is smooth too. With two 200-watt panels on a clear day, I usually see around 300 watts in, and I've taken the battery from about 20% to 80% in around 3 hours. The 12 to 60-volt solar input range is forgiving and plays nicely with non-bloody panels. When I combine AC and solar, it intelligently prefers the sun and supplements with the wall to reach the target faster. On output, the pure sine wave inverter delivers a steady 1800 watts and keeps sensitive electronics happy. That's enough for most home appliances I care about. My microwave runs cleanly. My air fryer, which surges high at startup, works because of power lifting. This mode slightly lowers voltage to let the unit support resistive loads up to 2700 watts. I don't use it for anything with a motor or electronics, but for heaters, hair dryers, or that air fryer, it does the job. My mobile desk setup is easy. The 100-watt USB-C handles a laptop, and the AC outlets power dual monitors and a charger without stress. I wish there were a second 100-watt USB-C port. One feels scarce today, and the 4 USB-A ports are basic 15 watts with no modern fast charge standards. They work, but they're slow next to a good wall charger. The top wireless pad is rated 15 watts. It's convenient in theory, but placement has to be exact, and modern camera bumps can make contact finicky. I reached for a cable most of the time. As a UPS, it's reliable. I tested a simulated outage by pulling the plug while running my desktop, monitors, and router. The switch happens in about 20 milliseconds, and my screens never flickered. For me, that's plenty to keep work safe during short blackouts. A heads up that matters. Eco mode ships on by default and shuts down outputs after 4 hours of low draw to save power. That's not what I want for a standby load like a camera DVR or a sump pump controller. I turned Eco off in the app to make sure critical gear doesn't go dark. It's an easy fix once you know it's there. What I like most centers on performance and longevity. The 1800-watt continuous output with a calm, stable waveform has handled everything reasonable I've thrown at it. The 152-watt-hour Life PO4 battery chemistry is a big deal for me because it's safer and lasts longer than older lithium types. It's rated for thousands of full cycles before dropping to 80% capacity, which means real staying power if I use it often. The fast AC charging changes how I plan because it cuts downtime. The solar range and input limit are practical and make it flexible with third-party panels. The UPS function gives me peace of mind for my office gear. Noise levels are low under load and especially polite in silent mode. The chassis doesn't heat soak, the handles are comfortable, the outlets are where I want them, and the included cables mean I don't have to buy extras to get started. Key features that keep me coming back are the fast AC charging, the steady inverter, the Life PO4 longevity, and the ability to run higher resistance appliances with powerlifting when I need that extra headroom. There are trade-offs. The port mix needs an update. One USB-C at 100 watts is good, but two would fit how I work today, and I miss faster USB-A standards. The wireless pad is hit or miss. The display is hard to read under direct sun. There's no built-in light for night setups. There's also no official water or dust rating, so I keep it protected if there's any chance of rain or blowing grit. From my experience, none of these are deal breakers for what the unit is best at, but they're worth knowing. If you plan to use it as a standby power source, take a minute to open the app, explore settings, and set it up the way you need, especially around eco mode. It's perfect for anyone who wants reliable portable power without a lot of fuss. Camping, tailgates, RV weekends, a mobile workstation, or keeping essentials running during short to medium outages. I've powered a fridge, cooked with a small appliance, kept my home office live, and topped it quickly before heading out the door. I'd recommend this for users who value fast charging, quiet operation, long battery life, and a strong AC inverter in a package that's truly movable. In conclusion, the BLUETTI Solar Generator AC180 nails the fundamentals. It's a portable 120-volt, 1-800-watt pure sine power station with a 1152-watt Life 4 battery, quick AC recharge, a capable 500-watt solar input, and a responsive UPS mode. It's not perfect on ports and weather protection, and the app is part of the daily routine, but the core performance is excellent. In my opinion, that's what matters most for real use. If you want dependable power you can carry, set up quickly, and trust with common home and outdoor gear, this checks the right boxes. I'll leave the details about the BLUETTI Solar Generator AC180 in the comments for you to check out. See you in the next video.